AI is coming into all of our lives, hence the theme of this year's Global Development Conference, which is Inclusive Digital Transformation. GDN is the international organization whose goal is to support researchers in the Global South. And the whole point of this conference is to bring together perspectives from the Global South and allow the Global South to weigh in on these issues which surround AI, but also digital public infrastructure, which, as some of you may know, is the combination of digital ID, mobile money, and interoperability.
Wow, it's been amazing. The amount of researchers I've met, the different universities from around, the conversation around inclusive and transformative innovation has been amazing. My workshops have been all around equity and AI, and the participants have been so engaged in everything we've been doing and really taking a hands-on approach to learning.
What we have in Clermont-Ferrand is a really interesting partnership. This was one of the reasons that we're here. We're partners with CERDI, which is the Centre d'Études et Recherches en Développement International, and FERDI, which is a think tank, which is the Fondation d'Études et Recherches en Développement International. And altogether, the three institutions we constitute the PCDI, again, that's a mouthful in English, it's the Pôle Clermontois de Développement International.
I think my key takeaway is we're all going home with something new, like new perspective. So we have a tendency to have certain point of view, and then when we attend conferences like these, our minds open up to a very different dimension.
The point also, and this is where we put actually all the money on the conference, is bringing researchers from the Global South to Clermont-Ferrand. And so you have people from Africa, Asia, Latin America, the Pacific, all in one place. That's what's unique about the conference, and they get to discuss these issues. So some key takeaways from the conference, I'd say one of the main ones has to do with inclusivity. This is sometimes used as a buzzword, but inclusivity is not a buzzword. If we can't make digital public infrastructure and AI work for everyone, it's not going to work at all. The other thing is that the solutions to make these technologies inclusive, they can't be top down. These are things that absolutely have to come from the local. And in some sense, they go from the local to the global. So a lot of this technology, for example, DPI, is a technology which was tried and tested in the Global South, in India, and which is now being exported to the rest of the world. This is, in some sense, a new paradigm, because this technology revolution, yes, it's controlled by large corporates in the Global North, but the Global South has already had a lot to contribute to it. And what the conference, I think, is highlighting is how much more we should be listening to the Global South in terms of the use of these technologies.
I've met so many people who are very interested in digital solutions and digital inclusion, which is one of the things that I do. I live here, having made new connections and looking forward to building our work.
I'm very happy to be here representing the Asian Development Bank, who's been a co-sponsor of this year's Global Development Network Conference on Inclusive Digitalization. Wow, what a great event. It's brought together people and experts from all around the world, academics, practitioners, people really trying to make a difference to make technological change inclusive for development.